Okay, yeah. And do you know
No.
Policies that undermine workplace protections and equal pay are quietly being pushed forward, setting back years of progress, and we will not go back.
Go back! We won't go back! We won't go back!
All of these attacks are not isolated. They are a part of a larger strategy to divide and control. They allow the right to work be violated and put the freedom of everyone at risk. We must stand together, resist these injustices, and reaffirm our commitment to human rights for all, regardless of gender, gender identity, sexual orientation, or appearance. Right now, public health policies are shifting in ways that should concern each and every one of us. The appointment of RFK Jr. as Secretary of Health. Physicians fixed. The desire of doctors and public health experts should alarm everyone. I need reliable medical guidance for in charge of every one of us. I'll share with them. As a nurse, I see every day how our policies affect the most vulnerable people in our community. Health should never be a luxury. It is a basic human right for every single one of us. Bottom line here is economic instability of our country is a great concern as well. The administration's trade policies have nearly strained our relationship with key international partners. Our allies are no longer our allies. Imposition of tariffs on imports from long-standing allies like Canada and Mexico, as well as other global players like China, has eroded the trust and cooperation that once defined our trade relations.
Impeach Trump! 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 Impeach Trump!
Partnerships that are essential for global stability, economic growth, and our nation's position in the world. The damage to these alliances is years, if not decades. Beyond the diplomatic fallout, the economic impact of these actions is already been felt across the country. American businesses, especially small and mid-sized ones, depend on international supply chains, are facing higher costs with these new tariffs and disrupted trade. Farmers who once sold their crops to global markets are now struggling to stay in business. Meanwhile, everyday Americans are paying more for basic necessities like food, household goods, housing, and energy. If these policies continue, we risk long-term harm to our industry, economy and the financial well-being of our community. Fair trade, not fear.
Fuck Citizens United!
If you can. One of the big things that MAGA speaks out about is patriotism. It's time for us to stand up and show them what patriotism looks like. Patriotism is not blind loyalty. It means standing up for our nation's values.
I was loving your song. Thank you.
Employees at the Department of Veterans Affairs were abruptly fired. These are people who care for our veterans who have sacrificed so much for us. Firing those who serve our heroes is not patriotism, it's betrayal. And true patriots find those who defend us. We need to support our veterans. Patriotism is not silencing the truth. That inspector generals, our government watchdogs, have been dismissed without cause. These are the people who root out corruption and ensure accountability. True patriots welcome transparency and uphold justice. And we need justice now. Also not showing division. Policies that marginalize our LGBTQ communities, our immigrant neighbors, and our friends of different races and religions, these are not patriotic policies. We will not let them attempt to undermine our freedom or suppress our voices any longer. True patriots fight for liberty and justice for everyone. Patriotism unites, it does not divide. Let's say loud and proud.
Feel my fingers.
No place here! Hate has 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 no place here!
Yeah, I'm wearing gloves and I got heaters in them, but
never forget the power of this country lies with us, the people.
the heaters are like years old.
United will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. People united.
How loud they shout, no matter how many lies they tell, no matter how much power they try to grab, they will never silence us. Why? Because we stand together, we are unstoppable. When we fight together, we are unbreakable. And when we vote together, we will win. Let me hear from you right now. Are you ready to fight for our democracy? Protect our rights? Are you ready to protect our families and our future? Here's how you can make a difference. Staying informed. Knowledge is the most potent weapon that we have, and we use it a lot more than the other side. Engage in reputable resources, participate in community discussions, critically assess the information and voices. We also have a warming center at the pledge at 1300 Eureka Street.
That's great.
Or look at your community resources for different ways that you can get involved.
Talk to people, not screens!
Continue to participate in peaceful protests like we are today. I expect that we're going to have quite a few of them, hopefully, as the winter weather goes away. Our right to assemble is enshrined in the Constitution. By demonstrating peacefully, we show that we will not stay silent. Today's protest is only the beginning. Reach out to your elected officials, remind them that they serve us. Like that fine call out. Show up at your local offices, like Michiganders, main office down here now. And with marginalized communities. And remember, an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. Please vote. I think that our current state of affairs is proof why voting matters. If we thought it didn't before, we do now. Our democracy thrives when we show it up. Get registered, get involved, and get to the poll. Lastly, I just want to say that we are the protectors of our democracy. The challenges that we face ahead are formidable, but I know that our collective resolve is stronger. Let this gathering today be a testament to our commitment to justice, equality, and freedom. Together we will rise, resist, and reclaim the soul of our nation. Stay strong, stay loud, and never back down.
Resist! Rise, 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 resist!
Our human side. I would like to have you all warmly welcome my good friend Dr. Susan Harris from the Voices of the Revolution award-winning. Oh, look at you, beautiful people! Humbly submit for your consideration. Meeting this moment will take everything you've got. Don't let it take everything. Let your anger motivate you.
Trying to feel my fingers.
Don't let it consume you. Meeting this moment will take time and patience. It's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better. Some of us may never get to see this turnaround and the beauty that will be created. Meaning this moment will take courage and bravery will take sacrifice. May take your life. Be prepared. Meeting this moment will mean putting down differences and animosity for people who are marching in the same direction. Don't get distracted by people who have methods that are different than yours. Leave the purity testing to the other side. Meeting this moment will mean creating community, will mean growing community, will mean finding common ground with former enemies. Meeting this moment means finding nation. Finally, meeting this moment will mean finding joy in your life, will mean finding love in your life, will mean finding rest when you can. It will take all of us doing what we can for peace and justice. What the fascists don't understand is the power of the people. I humbly submit these words for your consideration. Power to the people!
Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people! Power to the people!
Chat's so tiny on the Streamlabs app.
Alright, y'all! Next up! All the way from Gilead, we got Ashley!
Gals, guys, binary cows, she, he, they, them. Today we are one. Unity. We are under attack. We must show up. We must unite. One voice. I am a nurse. I'm a mom, but I am an educator. That is illegal. Illegal. We should be kicked. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna fight back? This is our country. This is our democracy. We will be united. I will say a few fun little things. I made a ton of handouts. The educator and me want to take away some action items. You don't have the 5 calls app. Download it on your phone. Download it now. Find 5 friends. Tell them to download it on their phone. Make 5 calls a day. Call your representative. Make your voice heard. When we fight, when we fight,
We will!
when we fight,
We will!
yes, we will win. This is an attack on all of us. This isn't just marginalized communities, even though they will be hurt the most. This is an attack on all of us. We should all be mad. We should all be united. And we will stand up and we will take it back. And that is all has waged war on DEI. What is that? DEI is everybody here today. DEI is all of them too. Not much. Get them out.
Deport us! Deport us! Deport us! Deport us!
Movement has turned to narcissistic level. de-humanization of our schools K through 12. What is that? The teachers will fight back. We represent all the children. Not just people who can afford private schools. Public schools is our school. Education is our democracy. We This assault on critical race theory and DEI is absurd. What a bizarre way to divert blame from their moral, ethical, and economic failings. At the sight of them, we will persist, we will resist, we will take care of one another, not fight with one another. We must unite and come together. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now! Thank you. This insurrection is out. That is absurd. What an attack on our blue. We need to back our blue. We love them too. There's a lot of good police officers out there. My friends, 2 weeks ago, I attended a concealed weapons permit class. The only thing easier than getting a gun in the U.S. is buying a senator that is Republican. Literally took me back. Every single person in that class had something discriminatory to say. I was in a rural area, an all-white county, and I was the only voice who speaks back. Continue to do it, will you? We must fight back.
Yeah, uncomfortable!
Let's fight back. Let's fight back.
Let's fight back! Let's fight back! Let's fight back!
DEI people got to go. Did I do that? He had that. Our DEI for DOD. I want him out. Linda Mahoney, Department of Education, get her out. People, that is DEI. Yes, man, make my ass. All right, friends, we will not obey kings. We do not obey tyrants. No kings. No kings.
No king!
No kings on President's Day. No kings on President's Day.
King!
Alright, I got one more thing in my last Thursday. I didn't hear his voice. I dissent!
I dissent! I dissent! I dissent! I dissent! I dissent! I dissent! I dissent! I dissent!
Elon, Linda, as Michiganders, conservative Christian nationalists, to try to control our educational curriculum and try to redefine our history, we dissent!
We dissent! We dissent! We dissent! We dissent!
Critical race theory makes MAGA uncomfortable, and I have some really bad news for them. We're not going to erase history, my friends. We will not comply. We will not make this easy. We will fight back! Every day we have to, we will fight back.
Yes! We will fight back! 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 We will fight back!
Why are we going after the 6%
of our federal budget that's appropriated for education? Why are we not going after the 57% of the military? Why?
Because of corporate.
Why are we cutting Medicare and Medicaid and giving tax cuts to the rich? If that makes you mad, then go pick up a handout over here where we can all organize and sign up to tax the rich, to tax the rich their fair share.
Tax the rich! 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 Tax the rich!
All right, before I now get off the stage, thank you all so much. I just want to leave you with one more thing. That's probably my future tattoo. They not like us, my friends. When we fight, we win. Thank you.
Fight the corporation!
Are y'all staying warm? Are y'all ready? You ready to fight? I'd like to also have you warmly welcome our from Metro Police.
How y'all doing today? That's great, but I think you should sound a little more pissed off.
Tax corporate! Tax corporate! Tax corporate! Tax corporate! Tax corporate! Tax corporate!
All right. All right. I'm Metro Malik. However you know me or don't know me, I'm only introducing myself as a father, as a person who chooses to live in Lansing, and a person that has made decisive decisions to try to make my world a little better place. So I've spent most of my life making up for my 20s. You know, your 20s. I made some direct phone calls and apologized the way I needed to and did that. But for the rest of my life, until the day I die, I thought the human thing to do was to be kind to others. I thought the human thing to do is to meet people where they are. I thought the human kind thing to do was to help uplift others. I thought that as the tide rises, we all rise. I have since learned things like rights aren't pie. We all have equal rights as interpreted by the law of the land. Now hear me though, I'm cutting you off. Interpreted by the law of the land.
No, that's a problem.
When this land began, it would be illegal for me to stand in front of you.
That's right. That's right.
No,
Rights are given!
But that's what this land is built on. The backs of blacks,
That's right.
African American, and other people that have been imported. And now they call it people coming to here voluntarily because they're rewriting the book.
Yeah. You're one.
I have never been more nervous about the future than now. Now, for those in the back that can't see the gray in my beard, I lived through Reaganomics, I lived through the Cold War. I thought at least then we'll all be annihilated and I wouldn't have to worry about much. But what we're living through now is they're allowing us to stay alive, but in impoverished conditions. So if you feel uncomfortable, that's their plan. If you feel hurt, that's their plan. If you feel like they don't give a shit about you, that's their plan. But they probably did not plan on strength in numbers. They probably did not plan, as I was receiving text messages, that this event was canceled, that we was going to show up anyway. What they did not realize from back then to now, the revolution is being televised. Is that we are documenting things as it happened, live as it is happening. There is no denying what is happening. There is no denying what is happening to the people, one by one and wholly. So to you, my friends, lean on each other. To you, my friends, lift up on each other. To you, my friends, if you see somebody that needs to be carried, then please carry them. Because that's the only way you're going to be able to get through, is how many people are here today. If you know one more person that you can help, that doubles the numbers. And if that person knows one more person, I'm really bad at math, but you see where I'm going with this. You are the resistance. I have 2 young children. And it hurts my soul knowing that they will continue to have to deal with shit like not being able to apply for the job because of the color of their skin. It hurts my soul that somebody's going to be pissed off if they want to date somebody that doesn't look like them, which is going to be complicated because their daddy's black and their mama's white. So what choices do they have? Everybody's going to be mad. It hurts my soul that they might not be able to have the education that they deserve. Why are we doing this now?
For our children!
We need to make things better for our children. Our children deserve to be spoiled. Our children do not need to know the word resilience. And that's what you are fighting for now. So I applaud you. And remember this, there is strength in numbers.
He's a big guy.
Contacted him literally like less than 24 hours ago. Showed up, brought his kid, and then the power of community and the awesomeness of breakfast having. So thank you for that.
I'm going to have a few words from Sean.
Hey Michigan, how you doing? Before I get too far into my speech, I just have a couple things for Donald Trump. I'm up here because both of my grandfathers fought in Europe. And fascism. We work too hard. We need to, they say, make America great again. Well, tell me when we didn't have a problem solved.
Right.
What they want to go back to is when it was just white males that own property have the power. That's what they want. They want to have all of our
They want to have everything. They're not going to get it.
Yeah.
We're too strong. We're too powerful. We're too many.
Yeah.
We need to figure that out. Get everybody on board and make sure they don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, we're getting close to winding down. I want to introduce another speaker here. This is somebody, oh, go ahead, my friend. You get that energy going. Do it.
Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. The orange torpedoes got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho.
Yeah, right on. You keep that energy. That's it. All right. I want to introduce the son of one of the organizers that jumped in to do this event because we knew you all were going to show anyway. Where you break down?
Hello, everybody. I thought, well, we needed a speaker, but I thought it would be important for me to come up here because I'm young. I'm 18. I've never public spoken before, but I feel like it's going to be fun. I've got a piece here by Michael Moore that my mom printed out, and I read it, and I resonated with it. So I wanted to read it all out to you guys. So I'm going to do that. Friends, seems like there's something is brewing in President's Day across this country. Many protests are happening at most state capitals in dozens of cities and towns across the U.S.
Wake up!
Today, February 17th, these gatherings have been quickly put together. You've been thinking, where's the opposition to Trump? I think maybe it's starting today. Maybe we all need to join in. Trump and Musk already have a nearly month-long head start on us, and the damage they've caused is significant.
Parasite!
They acted fast because they knew the Democrats still have no idea how to stop them. And they know liberals are generally laid back and not really into fighting. And I'm sorry, that's the thing about us. We don't really hide it well.
We will fight!
Yeah.
We're here today. We're here today.
We will fight!
There's no central committee organizing today's demonstrations, and it seems to be happening organically, which is super cool. And frankly, we don't have time to organize. We have to act now. So if you're just walking up on this holiday Monday, and you have the day off, contact a few friends to see if they're free to take their first stand against the MAGA crowd that's been busy trying to shut democracy down. Almost all of these protests are happening at or on noon. I can skip this. This is about where we're at right now.
Support our federal judges!
Support the judges!
Tax corporate!
And if you're the only one there, that makes you the first Trump protester in your town, and that's history. I've seen a few postings on Instagram for a group called 50501 Movement, saying that they have the latest information on these local protests. Try them.
Right. I did.
Too cold for them!
It's true. I'm reprinting below most of the President's Day protesters have found their various cities. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Let's do it for us. The Democratic Party had 49 years to make Roe v. Wade the law of the land. They're not going to get around to it.
They're still holding meetings on it. Time is up. There's no more time to waste. And at this dark moment, we have to take matters into our own hands.
Get off your knees, Republicans! That's
At this very moment, Trump announced his Muslim travel ban. All people from 7 Muslim countries would no longer be allowed to enter the U.S. Within an hour, I called up my friend and film collaborator, Eric Weinreb. He was at Bed Bath & Beyond. I told him I was putting out a call for action on my Twitter. We're going to immediately head out to their nearest airport with a homemade sign, maybe some pots and pans. We posted it everywhere, then we hopped on a taxi and headed out to JFK. Personally, I was at one of those way back then. I've been involved in this forever. Suddenly, all over America, thousands of people started showing up at dozens of airports, causing a major nonviolent ruckus and traffic jams. The rally at JFK was huge, and the cops were caught off guard. Who's in charge here? Who organized this? Nobody is mostly what they heard. It made international news, and the New York Times later said that they tracked it down to my tweet, but not much more than that. That's the end of this. Thank you guys for letting me speak. Way to come out here and support.
Where's our rock? 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 Where's our rock?
Get the food out of your throat!
Where's our reps?
Where are they?
February 28th is the boycott, right? Alright, hang on one second. I'm gonna get more info from him. I know about February 28th is a boycott. I'm gonna get you all the info next. We're gonna do a real quick statement from Anonymous.
Anonymous, yeah, okay, my name's Brett. Look, I'm 53 years old, and I sit here and I look at all these people, and it gives me a bit more feeling in my heart because I see everyone here with their signs who's here to support the country. You know, we gotta raise our voices up because if we don't, our reps won't. That's for damn sure. They're not using their language, they're not using their words to help us. You got people like Jeffries, who's down there, who's basically just like, we're going to pick and choose our battles, and we're going to swing at the right hits. I've got relatives in Canada. In fact, my parents were born in Canada. But the problem is that they fell victim to the message that comes out of Fox News. It comes out of all these organizations that just feed lies into their heads. And the problem is that now CNN and MSNBC and all the others, although I should say a select few at MSNBC still seem to be good, but there are several that are not good. They are basically feeding the same lies because it's billionaires. It's the billionaire class. We need to speak out against these things. We need to make sure to raise our voices because that's the one thing that we have right now still. And while we have the chance to raise our voices, we should. As much as we're not listening, at least if we raise our voices, other people might hear it. Judges who hear it might hear it, other representatives who hear it, and actually say, you know what, there is something that we can do. Because people out there, it's not just us. People who are MAGA are also getting screwed by Trump and Elon's policies. It's happening to everybody. It's not just liberals. It's not just making the lips cry. It's going to make MAGA cry because they're going to hurt too. I heard about Tennessee right now. They're flooding. Is that what I heard? And they're not even there. Where is Trump? Why isn't he there? He's in his car traveling around. This is killing us. We need to do something. I know, yeah, I put my life on the line and probably my job. I guess that's the end of that. But the thing is, we need to speak up. And I thought this was my moment. I know this isn't the crowd that was going to be here, but I just want to say, stand together, side by side. I know it's going to be hard to accept people who accepted Trump and Elon, but they're going to hurt too. My parents are those people from Canada. They're going to hurt too. If this goes out on TV, I guess they're going to find out.
Thanks, Brett. Thanks, Brett.
Point is that I just want to see my country back to the way it was. I don't want to see it taken over by rich people. I don't want to see us, all of us, left, right, center, everybody. I mean, I'm definitely left. I'm definitely left. I really am. Very progressive. Everybody says as you get older, you get more conservative. I don't think that's true. We as people around the world are really seeing it. We need to stand up. We need to raise our voices and we need to make sure that we say, this is not us. They're not like us, are they? They're not like us at all. So we need to stand up, raise our voices. We need to raise our voices peacefully. We need to raise our voices in unison is what we need to do. It can't be that we're going to, we're not at that point yet, okay? I don't even bring it up. We're not at that point yet. We can still use our voices and make sure that people know by keeping our voices loud, our representatives will hear us. And you know what? Those who matter in our government that are still trying to keep their foot down and trying to keep back this fascism will actually keep their people at bay. And that's what we need to do, is give them the power by keeping our voices loud, okay? All right, everybody, come around. I'm an old white cis guy. I've been protesting here since the 60s. I see my brothers and sisters that are my age. I see people that are younger. I see young people. It's amazing. There are people here that are people of color. There are people here who are LGBTQ community. We are the melting pot of this country. We will not be stopped. February 28th is a Friday. Please do not spend any money unless you're spending it at a company, a business that supports our work. Do not buy gasoline.
No corporation!
Do not go to Target.
Target! No Amazon! No Amazon!
If you're a member of REI like I have been for the last 40 years, let them know that you're not going to buy another product from them. At one time, they were a fabulous company. They were a co-op. They were company owned. They have sold out. They have supported the Interior Secretary. Use your power with your wallets. Support businesses that support our work.
support businesses that support the LGBT community. Support businesses that are run by people of color. Support businesses that are sympathetic and owned by immigrants. We have the power. February 28th, I'm going to be traveling out of town, so I'm going to fill up my car the day before. I'm going to pack a lunch. I'm going to pack a cooler. I am not spending a dime unless it's on a company that I know. We have the power. Use it. Or lose it. Thank you.
We have the power! 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 We have the power!
Alright, do y'all know about Good to Unite Us? You know about that app? There's an app, Good to Unite Us. It tells you who, when you're spending your money with them, who they're spending their money on in politics. It's a really good way to decide where you want to put your money. Alright, I have another speaker here for you. Her name is Maggie. She wants to say a few words.
Hey guys, really quickly, I had no plans of talking, and I drove an hour and a half here by myself because I felt like it was important. I just want to say, in terms of 5 calls, don't just call your reps.
Yes.
Call everybody's reps. The Democratic leadership is failing us right now. We need someone to step up and say, don't take down your pride flags. Don't close your DEI department. Stand strong, stand together. We will get through this. We'll fight it in the courts. Not all hope is lost. And call your Republicans too, because shame on them. Shame on them. And they should hear you say that. They should.
Alright, so another thing is that where you do spend your money, what I heard recently, and makes a lot of sense to me, is subscribe to your local media. Actually give them the money because we're going to need them. We need them to have the money to do the investigative reporting and tell us the freaking truth. And know who owns it before you subscribe. It's true. Don't support who? Sinclair? Sinclair. Alright, we got another speaker here for you today. What's your name, sir? Bob is going to tell you a few things about his experience.
Okay, the other guy was old. I guarantee you, I'm older.
Come on, chill.
I'm older.
Chill.
I've heard every word that's been said today, and I want to tell you a little bit about DEI. You see, when you talk about DEI, I am DEI. There was no DEI when I was born. It did not exist.
I didn't mean it sucks.
When I was born, I'm supposed to be dead. I'm supposed to be totally blind. If I had not been born in Flint in early hospital, I wouldn't be alive. Education matters. You hear about everybody when you went to school, you learned about Brown versus the Board of Education. Let me tell you something you don't know about Brown. Brown opened the door to people with disabilities go to school. Education matter. Lives matter. I've had both shoulders replaced. I've had both knees replaced. I've had 6 spine surgeries, and I came here by train, and I'm going back to Flint by bus. Education matters. And just in case you don't know it, I got this personal gripe about this CRT bullshit. You know where CRT is taught? Anybody know where it's taught? It's taught in law school. So tell me where you got a 5th grader in any school in any place in the country that's been exposed to CRT. That's uneducated white people being stupid. Please, when you think about DEI, do think about your neighbor. Think about the woman. Think about this. If you go to a restaurant, everybody wants, well, we want to get rid of diversity. Think about this. I'm old enough to remember when whites and blacks could not go into the same restaurant. You want to go back to that?
No! We won't go back!
Here we are.
We won't go back! 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 No!
Thank you. Thank you. All right, next up, Evelyn, red wine, welcome, please.
Hey everybody, I just came to share one of my poems. I came to stand with you, but then I thought that maybe this would move you as much as it has me. It's something I wrote the day after Trump won the first election, and as a trans and intersex person, it hit me really hard. It's called The Coming Storm, and when we get to the end of it, what I see here right now is the fruition of the end of this. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here. This is called The Coming Storm. A heavy storm is brewing out on horizon's line. Panic sets as we worry how to prepare ourselves in time. But have no fear, my friends. The end it is not nigh, although the tide is changing and rearranging lives. For struggle, like the waves, while crashing all the more, leaves gifts of greater beauty there washed upon the shore. Many souls stand with us now, who having seen our pain, gather strength for battle here amidst the wind and rain. So we stand, our flag held high, its colors bright and warm, locking arms with allies there as we come to face the storm.
We stand together! 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 You exist! We stand together!
Hello, my name is Onyx. I am a citizen of Michigan. My sign says, if we don't exist, how come we all are here today? Now, I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to keep this brief. When we stand together, we win together. When we fight together, we win together. We are here today to protest a government that has stopped caring about us. We will not lose! We will not lose! We will not lose! We will not lose! Thank you. We will not lose!
I'm a little short, so sorry about that. My name is Evan. agenda. We exist. The day the inauguration happened, the day where I looked for my documents to make sure my birth certificate existed. I wake up scared every single day. I work in DEI, and I love it. And I'm going to explain to you what DEI is real quick. DEI, diversity, we're all different. I think everybody can agree with that, right? Inclusion. Everybody should be included. And if you don't believe that, then get the fuck out. If you try to make somebody with a size 12 shoe one in a size 6, they ain't running nowhere. We have to stand up because we will not be erased as trans people. We are people. Diversity, equity, and inclusion programs need to stay. They have to stay because it does not matter what they say. We cannot consent in advance. We cannot comply in advance. Stand your ground. United will never be defeated.
People united will never be defeated. People united will never be defeated. People united will never be defeated. People united will never be defeated. People united will never be defeated.
Our next speaker, y'all, Michelle Kellerman.
Hi, my name's Michelle. They call me Mickey. I'm so happy to see all these people out here today. It is so great to see people standing up for democracy. Well, I know that this is a scary time, and I know it's easy to feel helpless, but I want you all to look up a story about Billings, Montana, where they were going to build a detention facility out of the fairgrounds. But you know what happened? The townspeople showed up, and they said no. They said, this is our town. They said, this is going to be a jail. They were our neighbors, and they are fellow human beings, and they canceled the project. When we show up, we win. Please remember that. Do not stop fighting. If we lose one battle, we go on to the next. This is our country. It does not belong to the billionaires. It does not belong to Elon Musk. It belongs to us.
That's okay. My name's Valerie. I'm 24 years old. I'm a female welder. And this is unacceptable. My 90-year-old grandpa didn't even vote for this orange piece of shit. So I think we can all do better. Let's not spend our money on the 28th. I'm up here shaking because voting was not enough. I feel like our country failed us. Let's resist this shit, y'all!
Hello, Michigan. My name is Kevin. I'm an educator in Livonia. I'm 11 years old in the United States Army. I'm a husband. I'm a Michigander. I am a U.S. citizen. So my thoughts matter. My wife is a U.S. citizen. She is a human and deserves to be treated as such. We are watching everything being broken down now. But what I really wanted to talk about, everything I say, probably all of you agree with. But what we need to do is to have open, calm, logical dialogue with people that don't agree with us. I do this on a very regular basis at my jobs. I work 2 jobs, and I do this on a very regular basis at both jobs. And so we can call out our Democratic representatives and senators, but we need to talk to our Republican senators and representatives. I echo the sentiment of a very famous poem. If you do not stand up for the people they are coming for, sooner or later they're coming for you. And our Republican friends, they are coming for you too. You're just last in line. So I say all of us, Republicans,
Democrats alike, Michiganders, and all U.S. citizens. Be careful. They're coming for us, so stand up now. Stand up now!
Stand up now! Stand up now! Stand up now! Stand up now! Stand up now! Stand up now! Stand up now!
I've been an educator and a union member for over 10 years. I work at one of the most diverse districts in the state. I'm a club member. I'm an advisor of a female empowerment club at our school. And I can tell you, our students need the education. Teaching history is so important. We talk about the rise of fascism, and our students need those safe places. They're losing their safe places. We need to be their safe places. I will not comply.
I will not comply! 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 I will not comply!
Hi everybody, my name's Delilah. I'm 15. I'm one of the students that she was talking about, and I just wanted to say it is so heartwarming to come out here and see all these people and this community fighting for me, my rights as a young person, as an LGBTQ person, as a woman, and fighting against our corrupt government. I'm just so happy. It's warming my heart. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hi, I'm KJ. I just moved to Michigan. I haven't even lived here for a year. And I came from a place, it was rural. There was not a lot of people who looked like me. There was not a lot of people who looked like many of you. And so coming here and getting to see this community has been amazing. And one of the things that's been on my mind lately is this idea of divide. Now, anybody on Capitol Hill that you hate and that you hate what they're doing, they feed on your division. They want to divide us as a people. And so if we don't let them divide us, they will not destroy us, and they will never take us down.
We need to fight!
Hell yeah, fight! So I'm Liz. I am a DEI small business owner. I just want to talk to the Lansing people here for a second. Anybody else? With what's going on federally right now, we also need to think small. We need to think at the city level. Right now, our mayor and mayor's office is being run by billionaire wannabes that own this city. The only way to stop Shore from becoming a dictator, not a dictator, but a long-term base here in Lansing is someone else needs to run against him. If you live in the city of Lansing, please, for the love of God, run against him so we can start here at the lower level and start small.
Hi everybody, I'm Alex. Truth be told, I'm not from Michigan. I moved here from Arizona recently. You're gonna call it for me right now. It's great. You guys are great. The state is great. And what I don't like, what really gets me steamed, is that these people position themselves as patriots. They say they love this country. I don't buy it for a minute. This country is all of you. It's people, and they don't love you. When you look around, do you think they love you? Do they think they love the guy next to you, the girl to your left?
They suck! They suck!
What they think a country is, what they think America is a hierarchy, a system of control, a mechanism that they can use for
for self-service and self-enrichment. That is never what a country is or should be. So if you love the people around you, you love America because you are America.
My name is Eli Irving. I am a resident of Grand Rapids. I was born and raised in Michigan. I am non-binary. I am a member of the LGBT community. I've worked side by side with black people, with people of color. I live in Wyoming County, which is very Hispanic county. I live side by side with Mexicans. These people are not our enemies. They are the most generous and thoughtful and helpful people in the world. And we need to protect them. We need to protect each other. Good afternoon, Michiganders and Americans. My name is Jason O'Young. I am a 24-year-old American citizen, yeah? And on this President's Day, I'd like to read you some excerpts from the Declaration of Independence. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous declaration of the 13 United States of America, when in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among them the powers of the earth, the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitles them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to establish a new government, laying its foundations on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as shall seem most likely to affect their safetyness and happiness. Skip ahead a little bit. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injury and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over the states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operations until his assent shall be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless these people would relinquish the right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly, for imposing with manly firmness his invasions of the rights of the people. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws of naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migration hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amount and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance.
He has kept among us in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has excited domestic insurrections among us. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humblest terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be a ruler of free people.
Be strong!
Nor have we been wanting in our attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They, too, have been deaf to the voice of justice and consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them, as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace, friends. We therefore, as representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress, assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by the authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare these united colonies are, and as of right, ought to be free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved. That as free and independent states, they have the full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliance, establish commerce, and do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortune, and our sacred honor.
Right, y'all, it's the true voice of the people today. We are the power. The people have the power. I want to tell you, if you get too cold already and you're ready to kind of call it, I understand. Do remember there's an event going on at the Fledge. Also, we're doing mutual aid at the Fledge. It's all the way down Michigan near Holmes Road on Eureka. We're taking donations. We got a bunch of donations if you need them. If you're somebody that's already been affected by this shit show, they have some stuff for you there that'll help with whatever you need.
Thank you!
All right, we're going to keep some speakers coming here. I got a 15-year-old wants to talk to you.
Hi, I'm actually 16. I have lived in Michigan my whole life, and I haven't been able to vote yet. And I'm so happy that you guys are all coming out here today and protecting my rights and all of the rights of people younger than me. I wanted to ask you to go to your local schools or board meetings and please stop banning books. Education is so important, and so many people in my school and schools around Michigan need more education, and banning books is not going to help that. So if you can join local meetings and Stop Moms for Liberty and groups like that trying to get rid of books that are helping people my age and younger, just But please, thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got another speaker here. Tall guy.
Hi everyone, my name is Brandon. Some interesting information. The national organizers for the event ended up sending out text messages telling people that this wasn't happening. Another interesting form of resilience I see is that the organizers locally are self-powering this event because we have no permit for power here. So we are a very resilient group. So I'm in the solar industry. And the next one is going to be solar powered for sure. But with that, you know, our society, our country is built on colonialism. Okay, and one of the most extractive industries being the oil industry. So right now we're seeing a consolidation of power in the right wing. You have Christian nationalists. You have Silicon Valley. Literally trying to take over the treasury right now and implement their AI systems, and we don't know anything about it. Yesterday I read a report. They're into the systems to get our social security numbers. And then this is such a evil genius move by these folks. They are consolidating power. They're opportunists. They're not on the same page though. So we need a clean energy revolution in this country. And that needs to be led by a workers' revolution. Workers' revolution. The only way we will tackle this. Look at what the Dems did when they had power. Did they put Trump in jail? No! How is this even possible? I don't know. They had their chance.
They're more worried about their pocket.
Definitely vote for Joe Biden and Democrat and do my part because I see them as a lesser evil. But this is our chance. This is something bigger this time. They are not going to solve the problem, and we have to rise up as workers. We built this country off of the backs of so many other people because it's so crazy. So I just want to work on out of this. This is like we're planting a seed, but we got to get our messaging right. And I don't know exactly what that is yet, but at the center of it, it's the workers. It's the workers. We can't get into these ideological fights with people that won't listen to us. Okay?
Shut it down!
Yeah. So I'm good. I just want to mention that. I appreciate you all so much. I just saw this rally posted, and I just am looking for anyone that will fight this.
Workers unite!
Right on. Here we go. Next up.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is the first protest I have ever attended in my entire life. I am transgender. I am a farmer. And I cannot tell you my name because I am a federal employee. And I don't think I'm supposed to be here right now. I wanted to thank all of you for coming because as a federal employee watching everything that has been happening, sometimes it is just, well, it's draining for everybody, but it is draining for us checking our email every day and seeing if we got the letter telling us that we are terminated and to go home, which many of my friends have received. But I wanted to tell you that those of us who have been allowed to stay, we are here for you guys. We are your buffer as much as we can. We are trying our best
as civil servants, and gosh, this is so cool.
Thank you! Thank you!
I just wanted to say thank you, and I have intentions of being president someday, so I can't give you my name, but just pay attention, because you'll know.
Hi everybody, I'd like to introduce myself as just some fucking guy. And I want to say some words about, did you know the richest man in the world, Mr. Elon Musk, is a fucking loser! And yet he somehow has the time to be the CEO of 3 companies and also be one of the best gamers in the world. What's going on there? How does he exactly, he's a chump. I was going somewhere with that a moment ago, I swear. But y'all just got really excited about that. I'm gonna get to my point here. I've been dealing a lot with this by looking to history, by looking to all the cool people who did cool stuff throughout history. History is full of remarkable people who stood up in the face of fascists and tyrants and all that. And I see a lot of people here today doing just that too. If we look at each other and we don't just assume but act on understanding that the people around us aren't filthy fucking fascists, but also cool people doing cool stuff, then we're in better shape than we might think we are. History has shown time and time again that fascists are fucking losers!
First, I'd like to say thank you very much for everyone.
You got this!
Thank you very much. This is how we make changes if we work together as a group. Instead of people dividing, people are coming together. So how do we affect change? I have 1, 2, 3 things to say. 1, this is nice that everyone comes out here, but what they give a shit about is their pocketbooks. So, instead of using Google, Facebook, WhatsApp, Amazon, and Walmart, go to the alternatives of Proton. Use Brave, DuckDuckGo, EchoSatia, someone told me about. They plant trees. Signal, Blue Sky, Costco. Their CEO makes $500,000 a year so that their employees can make a living wage. By using the alternatives, we support us, and we take money from them. Number 2, community gardens. If you can plant community gardens, your schools, your churches, some things are going to get hard. If we come together, we can feed each other, okay? Now, that's 1. That's how we help ourselves and not help them. Number 2, we can impeach this guy. Hell yeah! Says you cannot commit an insurrection and then hold office again. Number 2 of this, Elon Musk was not put through Congress. He was not elected. He has no right to have access to all our social security numbers. Is that not an impeachable offense? There are many things. We talked about this. 67 people dead in a crash. Why? You start looking into it. The FAA, the air controllers, he fired the head of it. He started firing other people, wouldn't hire others. They're understaffed, and then there's a crash because we don't have the safety mechanisms in place. Is there not something in there that we can impeach this asshole on? If we can get him out, how do we make effective change long term? That's number 3. If we were to have a small tax at the state and federal level, we split that between Republicans, Democrats, Independents.
That's it. No more money. No more money. There's no Elon Musk. There's no Facebook. There's no corruption of the system because that's all the money that's allowed in the system. And the people who come to power, they don't spend 50 to 75% of their time, our elected officials, fundraising for their next elections. Like they do their goddamn job. That's how we affect change. So put that on your social media. My last thing I'd like to say before I leave here today, I want to say this. These are not my gloves, and this isn't my hat. Some very nice people out here gave them to me. We can be amongst helping one another. We can help one another. Thank you for coming.
Hello everyone. I just had one quick thing I wanted to say. When the order on high comes down for you to submit, always resist. Know these words and never follow the laws of a felon.
Hi everyone, my name is Alicia and I'm from Detroit, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out in this cold to stand up, to use your voice and empower yourselves. And what I want to say today, really more than anything else, is we all know that this person does not represent us. He does not represent the majority of American people. And so we can't get tired. And so what I want to say as well is, don't give up. 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 Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Woo.
Thank you, every one of you, for being here today. When I first heard the devastation, I kind of love that, actually.
The line just keeps expanding. The line of speakers. So I'm gonna call it because it's starting to snow again. It's really freaking cold. There's everybody. Maybe a little less this time than last time. But yeah, it's like 10 degrees. It's really cold. And this event was supposed to be canceled, I guess, according to the national organizers, the 50501 group. No, I'm all right. So yeah, that was, cool that the local group organizing it showed up with a generator and just did it anyway. Yeah, cold. I'm gonna head home. Thanks for watching. And yeah, that's all. Hope the microphones worked better than the phone speaker.